It is noteworthy that by the age of 80, individuals can experience a reduction of up to 50% in muscle mass when compared to their younger years. Sarcopenia is a serious condition impacting more than 50 million seniors globally, quietly undermining the independence of countless individuals. Annually, more than 300,000 seniors find themselves hospitalized due to falls that can be directly attributed to muscle weakness, the aspect that is genuinely surprising. Findings published in the Journal of Physiology indicate that significant muscle loss is not a foregone conclusion. While many individuals in their 70s face challenges with climbing stairs or rising from a chair without help, there is an impressive cohort of seniors who preserve the muscle strength, functionality, and even the appearance of those significantly younger. Super-agers frequently demonstrate remarkable capabilities, often surpassing the performance of those much younger in strength assessments. They continue to engage in activities such as hiking, participating in sports, and maintaining full independence well into their 90s. What is their strategy? Researchers at the Mayo Clinic have pinpointed particular practices that significantly decelerate and can even reverse the loss of muscle associated with aging. Practices that 93% of older adults remain entirely uninformed about. The most essential practice, identified by researchers at Harvard Medical School as capable of rebuilding lost muscle even in individuals in their 70s and 80s, is often overlooked by many healthcare professionals when advising their older patients. It is noteworthy that numerous medical professionals continue to provide guidance that is at odds with current scientific understanding regarding the crucial elements for preserving strength throughout the aging process. Remain with us until the conclusion, as the first habit is likely something you are mismanaging on a daily basis. This is a frequent error that triggers genetic pathways, leading to an increase in muscle deterioration. Addressing this particular habit may determine whether you flourish on your own or find yourself relying on others as you age. Before we dive in, please share in the comments where you're tuning in from. Also, remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Without any delay, let's begin our journey. Habit number 7 involves the incorporation of hormetic stressors. Individuals in their 80s who exhibit remarkable strength often engage in practices that may seem counterintuitive. They routinely subject themselves to specific types of stress, known in scientific terms as hormetic stressors. Hormesis describes the advantageous effects that arise from exposure to low doses of substances that would typically be detrimental at higher levels. Simply put, the challenges you face can enhance your strength, particularly in relation to your muscles. Findings from the Buck Institute for Research on Aging indicate that brief encounters with certain stressors can trigger cellular protective responses that not only maintain muscle integrity, but also improve its functionality and growth, even among individuals in their 80s. Temperature variation is the initial hormetic stressor employed by super-agers. Short exposure to cold, such as finishing showers with 30 to 60 seconds of cold water or engaging in brief cold plunges, stimulates brown fat, enhances mitochondrial biogenesis, and activates a hormone known as adiponectin, which safeguards muscle tissue from degradation. In a similar vein, exposure to heat via saunas or hot baths stimulates the activation of heat shock proteins, which play a crucial role in repairing damaged muscle cells and inhibiting protein degradation. A study conducted in Finland revealed that individuals who used the sauna regularly, 4 to 7 times a week, experienced a 40% reduction in muscle loss over a decade when compared to those who did not use the sauna. Intermittent fasting, also known as time-restricted eating, serves as the second hormetic stressor. By limiting their eating to an 8 to 10 hour window each day, individuals known for their longevity activate autophagy, the cellular cleaning mechanism that eliminates damaged components and enhances muscle quality. Findings from the Salk Institute indicate that this practice can improve muscle mitochondrial function by as much as 10% within a 12-week period, regardless of weight loss. The third hormetic stressor pertains to short, vigorous muscle contractions. Individuals known as super-agers frequently engage in a type of exercise recognized by scientists as overcoming isometrics. This involves exerting maximum effort to push or pull against immovable objects for a duration of 5 to 10 seconds. The brief yet intense contractions deliver strong signals to muscle cells, ensuring they maintain their size and function while minimizing excessive strain on the joints. The effectiveness of these stressors lies in their intermittent nature. They should be concise, accompanied by sufficient recovery periods, When executed properly, these regulated stressors stimulate longevity genes, such as sirtuins and FOXes, which play a crucial role in preserving muscle tissue as we age. Begin with manageable steps in these practices and progressively enhance your tolerance. It is essential to focus on achieving a level of stress that is manageable and advantageous, rather than pushing your system to its limits. Habit 6 focuses on the importance of timing your protein intake strategically. Many seniors concentrate on their protein intake, yet studies indicate that the timing of consumption may hold even greater significance. With advancing age, our bodies exhibit a decreased efficiency in protein utilization, a phenomenon recognized by scientists as anabolic resistance. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition indicates that older adults should consume protein at various intervals throughout the day, rather than in a single meal, which is the common practice among many seniors. This is the essential aspect. The period following each meal presents a crucial opportunity for protein synthesis in your muscles, typically lasting around 3 to 4 hours. Consuming the entirety of your protein at dinner, as is common among many seniors, results in missed opportunities for muscle building throughout the day. The optimal strategy involves targeting 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein with each meal, distributed consistently throughout the day. Breakfast should incorporate protein sources such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie, rather than relying solely on toast or cereal. For lunch and dinner, it is advisable to maintain this approach by incorporating lean meats, fish, dairy, or plant-based proteins such as beans and lentils for those following a vegetarian diet. Implementing this timing strategy can enhance muscle protein synthesis by as much as 25% when compared to consuming the same protein quantity in fewer meals. In a 12-week study conducted by the University of Texas, participants who adhered to this method experienced an average muscle gain of 1.2 pounds, all while maintaining their existing lifestyle without any additional modifications. It's essential to recognize that the timing of your protein intake plays a crucial role in muscle development, alongside the quantity consumed. This factor can significantly influence whether your muscles thrive or deteriorate. Habit number 5 involves optimizing vitamin D levels. It is noteworthy that more than 80% of seniors exhibit a deficiency in what researchers have identified as the muscle vitamin. Vitamin D deficiency is widespread among older adults, and it is quietly undermining your strength. This is significant for several reasons. Vitamin D serves purposes beyond merely supporting bone health. Recent findings from Harvard researchers indicate that vitamin D plays a direct role in activating genes that are crucial for muscle protein synthesis and growth. The muscle cells in your body possess distinct vitamin D receptors that, upon activation, initiate pathways responsible for the development and maintenance of muscle tissue. A remarkable study published in JAMA Internal Medicine revealed that seniors maintaining optimal vitamin D levels exhibited 25% greater muscle strength compared to their counterparts with deficiencies. They demonstrated markedly improved balance, coordination, and reaction time, all of which are essential for fall prevention. Individuals known as super-agers, who exhibit remarkable vitality well into their 80s, consistently demonstrate optimal vitamin D levels exceeding 40 nanograms per milliliter. In contrast, the typical senior often presents with levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter, a range that is recognized as deficient. What are the best strategies for optimizing your vitamin D levels? Although sunlight exposure is beneficial, its effectiveness diminishes with age, as our skin generates 50% less. Many seniors require additional supplementation, yet the typical recommendation of 600 international units per day falls significantly short of what is necessary. Studies indicate that the majority of older adults require between 2,000 and 4,000 international units each day to achieve optimal levels, although this should be tailored according to individual blood test results. Integrate this with foods abundant in vitamin D, such as fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products, along with 15 to 20 minutes of direct midday sun exposure whenever feasible. A significant alert. Vitamin D functions in harmony with vitamin K2, which ensures that calcium is directed to your bones instead of your arteries. However, sufficient K2 is typically found in fermented foods and specific animal products. Elevated levels of vitamin D supplementation may have a potential link to the process of arterial calcification. The critical connection between vitamins is often overlooked, yet it has the potential to significantly impact your outcomes. Consult your physician about undergoing a vitamin D blood test to assess your current levels. Aim to enhance those levels to exceed 40 milligrams per milliliter for optimal muscle preservation. Fourth habit. Daily strategies for managing inflammation. What commonalities exist among super-agers who exhibit remarkable muscle strength? All of them exhibit notably low levels of inflammation. It is now acknowledged by researchers that chronic low-grade inflammation, frequently referred to as inflammaging, plays a significant role in the muscle loss observed in older adults. This quiet inflammatory mechanism triggers molecular pathways that degrade muscle protein more rapidly than your body can regenerate it. It is particularly troubling that inflammation interferes with anabolic signals, which are essential for promoting muscle growth following exercise or protein intake. A significant study conducted by Tufts University revealed that older adults exhibiting elevated inflammation markers experienced a rate of muscle mass loss 3 times greater than their counterparts with lower levels, independent of their exercise routines or protein consumption. The individuals who exhibit remarkable longevity and vitality adhere to targeted anti-inflammatory approaches that many older adults tend to neglect. Initially, they emphasize the importance of sleep quality, ensuring they achieve 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted rest in completely darkened environments. Lack of sleep can elevate inflammatory cytokines by as much as 40%, which directly contributes to the acceleration of muscle breakdown. Secondly, they pay careful attention to gut health. Recent findings from the University of California indicate that alterations in gut bacteria associated with aging play a direct role in systemic inflammation. Individuals known for their exceptional longevity incorporate a variety of fiber sources into their daily diets, targeting over 30 distinct plant foods each week. They also include fermented options such as yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut, which are rich in natural probiotics. Third, they approach exercise intensity with a strategic mindset. Consistent movement is essential. However, engaging in excessive high-intensity exercise may lead to increased inflammation in older adults. Individuals who excel in maintaining their youthfulness often engage in moderate-intensity exercise on most days, incorporating brief, high-intensity intervals once or twice a week. They consistently incorporate specific anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, at a dosage of 2 to 3 grams daily from fatty fish or supplements, along with curcumin from turmeric and polyphenol-rich foods such as berries, green tea, and extra virgin olive oil. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicates that this combination can lead to a reduction in inflammatory markers by as much as 29% within a 12-week period. It is advisable to keep track of your inflammation levels through a straightforward blood test that measures high-sensitivity C-reactive protein, HSCRP. Individuals classified as super-agers generally exhibit levels under 1.0 milligrams per liter, in contrast to the average senior, who tends to have levels that are 3 to 5 times greater. The third habit. Consistently incorporating targeted vitamins into your daily regimen. While conventional nutrition guidance often emphasizes macronutrients such as protein, carbohydrates, and fats, individuals known for their remarkable longevity and muscle strength carefully consider particular micronutrients that play a crucial role in enhancing muscle function and facilitating protein synthesis. The essential nutrients play a pivotal role in enabling your body to effectively utilize the protein intake and enhance the advantages of your exercise regimen. In the absence of these factors, it is possible to consume an adequate amount of protein and maintain a consistent exercise regimen, yet still experience a decline in muscle mass. Magnesium stands out as a crucial element, often referred to by researchers at the University of Vermont as the overlooked electrolyte essential for optimal muscle health. A significant majority of seniors, exceeding 70%, exhibit a deficiency in this essential mineral, which plays a crucial role in more than 300 enzymatic reactions associated with muscle function. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2021 revealed that older adults with adequate magnesium levels exhibited a 30% increase in grip strength and markedly improved physical performance when compared to individuals experiencing even mild deficiencies. Individuals known for their exceptional longevity often include magnesium-rich foods in their daily diet, such as dark leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate. They frequently enhance their intake with highly bioavailable supplements like magnesium glycinate or threonate. Next, we have creatine, a supplement that extends its benefits beyond just young bodybuilders. Findings from McMaster University indicate that seniors who supplemented with creatine experienced notable increases in muscle mass, strength, and cognitive function, surpassing the benefits of strength training alone. Consuming 3 to 5 grams daily can enhance muscular energy production and elevate water content within muscle cells, fostering an anabolic environment. Methylated B12 is a frequently underestimated B vitamin. With advancing age, the efficiency of B12 absorption significantly diminishes, primarily due to a decline in stomach acid production. It is particularly alarming that widely used medications such as metformin and proton pump inhibitors contribute to the depletion of this vital vitamin. A deficiency has a direct effect on the production of muscle energy and the functioning of nerves. Individuals who excel in aging often choose to supplement with methylcobalamin, the bioactive form, instead of the more economical cobalamin variant commonly present in standard multivitamins. The mineral cofactors such as zinc, selenium, and chromium play a vital role in supporting protein synthesis and enhancing insulin sensitivity, both of which are essential for the effective delivery of nutrients to muscle tissue. A thorough investigation conducted by Tufts University revealed that older adults with adequate levels of these trace minerals preserved as much as 22% more muscle mass over a span of 5 years, in comparison to those experiencing deficiencies. Instead of relying on a generic multivitamin, individuals who excel in aging often undergo micronutrient testing to pinpoint their unique deficiencies and tailor their supplementation accordingly. This tailored strategy guarantees that individuals are meeting their specific biochemical requirements instead of spending unnecessarily on nutrients that are not essential. Habit number 2 involves the preservation of your neuromuscular junctions. There is an intriguing topic that often goes unnoticed by many seniors. The phenomenon of muscle loss extends beyond merely the muscle fibers involved. The initial decline typically occurs in the connection between your nerves and muscles. The connections known as neuromuscular junctions function similarly to electrical outlets, providing the necessary power for muscle activation. As deterioration occurs, a process that significantly accelerates after the age of 60, the brain's ability to communicate effectively with the muscles diminishes, irrespective of protein intake or exercise frequency. Recent research conducted at the University of Michigan has revealed that super-agers exhibiting exceptional strength demonstrate significantly better health outcomes when compared to their typical senior counterparts. Remarkably, researchers have identified particular methods that can sustain and potentially rejuvenate these essential connections. The initial practice entails distinct movement patterns that demand accuracy and coordination. Engaging in activities such as Tai Chi, dance, tennis, or even ping pong has demonstrated a unique ability to enhance neural connections to muscles, surpassing the benefits of simple walking or conventional strength training methods. These activities compel your nervous system to engage muscle fibers in specific patterns, thereby strengthening the neuromuscular junctions. A study published in 2020 in the Journal of Physiology revealed that older adults participating in coordination-demanding activities twice a week experienced a 31% improvement in the preservation of neuromuscular junctions when compared to those who engaged solely in traditional exercise routines. The second practice focuses on compounds that are specifically designed to enhance neuromuscular health. Research indicates that alpha-lipoic acid and acetyl L-carnitine provide protective benefits to the nerve-muscle connection against oxidative damage. Particularly noteworthy, specific variants of vitamin B1, such as benphetamine and huperzine, derived from Chinese club moss, have the potential to boost acetylcholine levels, the key neurotransmitter responsible for muscle activation. Individuals known as super-agers engage in targeted breathing techniques that stimulate the vagus nerve, playing a crucial role in the regulation of neuromuscular communication. Engaging in straightforward techniques such as box breathing, where you inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for another 4. Daily for just 5 minutes can enhance neural activation of muscles by as much as 15%. The connection between cognitive engagement and neuromuscular preservation is particularly intriguing. A groundbreaking study conducted by Columbia University revealed that older adults who consistently participated in intricate cognitive activities exhibited markedly improved muscle function. The researchers determined that engaging in cognitive challenges has a direct positive impact on the neuromuscular system via interconnected neural pathways. Through the application of these neuromuscular preservation strategies, Super-agers sustain the essential connections that enable their brains to efficiently engage muscle fibers well into their 80s and beyond. The first habit is engaging in progressive resistance training. The most crucial habit that distinguishes 80-year-olds with remarkable strength from others has been identified, a practice that researchers at Tufts University have deemed the most effective anti-aging intervention ever found. Progressive resistance training, yet distinct from the typical methods employed by many seniors. The super-agers, exhibiting strength levels significantly younger than their chronological age, engage in resistance training following targeted protocols that effectively address the biological processes underlying muscle loss. There exists a fundamental truth that many seniors often overlook. Muscle function adheres to the principle of use it or lose it. However, it is crucial that they are subjected to progressive challenges to ensure their preservation. Engaging in walking, water aerobics, or consistently using the same light weights week after week is insufficient for preserving muscle mass beyond the age of 60. What distinguishes the approach of super-agers? The primary emphasis is placed on intensity over duration. Findings from McMaster University indicate that older adults engaging in high-intensity resistance training, approaching muscle failure twice a week, experienced greater muscle gains compared to those participating in moderate-intensity training 5 times a week. Achieving momentary muscular failure is crucial. This is the stage at which you can no longer execute another repetition while maintaining proper form. This triggers significant anabolic responses that stimulate muscle protein synthesis for as long as 72 hours post-exercise. Secondly, individuals who excel in aging gracefully focus on compound movements that activate several muscle groups at once. Squats, deadlifts, rows, presses, and pulls can frequently be adapted to suit individual mobility and joint health needs. The compound movements elicit a more significant hormonal response compared to isolation exercises such as bicep curls or leg extensions. Third, they apply the principle of progressive overload, which involves systematically increasing the resistance or difficulty over time. Your muscles respond to the stress you impose, which means that consistently using the same weights over time results in a plateau in progress. Individuals known as super-agers meticulously monitor their exercise routines and consistently push themselves to achieve incremental improvements over time. Fourth, there is a focus on eccentric or lowering phases of exercises, which studies indicate are especially beneficial for enhancing strength in older adults. Gradually decreasing weights results in increased tension within muscle fibers, while minimizing stress on the joints. This approach demonstrates remarkable effectiveness, even for individuals who begin their journey later than others. A significant study conducted by the University of Alabama revealed that individuals in their 70s who engaged in progressive resistance training experienced an average muscle gain of 3.3 pounds and a remarkable 35% increase in strength within a mere 12-week period. Notably, these changes were paralleled by enhancements in blood glucose control, bone density, and cognitive function. What is the most prevalent error that seniors tend to commit? It is a common misconception that resistance training poses risks or lacks relevance for individuals at this stage of life. Neglecting resistance training poses significant risks, as it permits the ongoing deterioration of muscle mass, ultimately resulting in increased frailty, a higher likelihood of falls, and a potential loss of independence. Implementing just one habit from this entire video should be focused on progressive resistance training. Initiate your journey with expert advice to guarantee correct technique. Commence at suitable intensities aligned with your existing fitness level, and progressively advance from that point. Engaging in just 2 30-minute sessions each week can significantly alter the course of your aging process. Here are the 7 evidence-based habits that elucidate how certain 80-year-olds preserve muscle strength comparable to individuals many decades their junior. Begin today with the habit that seems easiest for you to adopt, and then progressively add the others into your routine. The choices you are making today will undoubtedly yield significant benefits for your future strength and autonomy. We invite your insights and perspectives. Which of these 7 habits are you currently implementing, and which one caught you off guard the most? Are you aware of any individuals in their 70s or 80s who exhibit remarkable strength for their age? We invite you to contribute your insights and perspectives in the comments section below. We are eager to receive your insights. I appreciate your viewership.